Hi everyone, today I am going to expose my final task about phonetics and phonology. I hope it helps you and it contributes to your learning. In this speech or in this explanation, I am going to focus on these 5 points. The first, I am going to show three consonant sounds, in which I am going to explain the place and the manner of articulation, how your vocal tract and your vocal cords work to make it possible to pronounce really well this language. In a second place, I am going to show you how to articulate those sounds using the articulators or the vocal tract, like the tongue, the airflow, the teeth, the ridge, the palate. In the third part, I am going to let you know if these three sounds are voiceless or are voiced. In the fourth, I am going to use symbols with incomplete sentences, or I am going to use these three sounds in complete sentences. And finally, I am going to show you some pronunciation exercise to produce the sounds accurately. So let's start. First of all, I want to show you this is where about the manner of or and place of articulation. You find here all the consonants in English, and here we have a picture about the vocal tract and the tongue. But first, let's analyze the three sounds we have for this exercise. We have j and p. We have three different sounds. Let's start but before starting with the number one, I want to explain you this picture. Like you see here, we have all the cavity we human beings have. We have here the lips, the nasal cavity, the front teeth that are these ones. We have the vocal cords. We have the tooth ridge that is just behind of our upper teeth. We have the palate that is classified in hard palate and soft palate. And we have the tongue. But what happened with the tongue? Pay attention to these parts. We have tip, blade. I am talking starting with the front of the tongue until the last part, until the behind part, until the part that is behind. Okay, so we start with tip, blade, front, back, and the root. Okay, I want to clarify this terminology because of this way it's going to be easier to understand my explanation. So now let's start with this sound. So this sound is considered like dental and fricative. So now let's move to that sound. It's just here. Okay, let's remember first that a manner of articulation is the type of closure or narrowing at the point of articulation. And the place of articulation is more about the point of contact where the obstruction occurs. And we have several or articulators like the tongue, the root part. I am going to show you. For example, the articulators are here the tongue, the palate, that is considered like the roof of the mouth. Okay, so what happened with this sound is dental because the tongue tip, so this part, make contact with the upper teeth. So with this part, contact between the tip tongue and the upper teeth to form a constriction or a restriction or an obstruction of airflow. That's why it is pronounced like you see, air flows, but the tip of the tongue it's just it is in contact with the upper teeth, like math. Okay, very good. That is the reason why it is dental. Now it's fricative because there is a friction of breath in a narrow opening, producing a turbulent airflow. There is a friction of breath.